Oh, look at that. Look at that. What's up? Michael Mansell here, and I've got a very cool tech review video for you today. Now, one of the things that I love about the iPhone 14 Pro Max is the MagSafe compatibility on the back, because when I go into my car, whether I'm at my studio, I'm at home next to my bed, I love to be able to just slap the phone down on the wireless magnetic charger that I have in place there. I know it's charging, it's securely in place, and especially inside of our vehicle, I like being able to get into the car, throw the phone down, and go. CARMOUNT sent me over their very cool wireless MagSafe charging magnetic car mount that is a 15-watt wireless fast charging car mount. And what's interesting about this is, one, the speed at which it can charge, but also the variety of options that are inside of the box. Inside, you're gonna get a variety of mounting options, and you can see the options there. And I like that they've got the variety of mounting options. This one's already wanted to come out, so we'll just start with this one right here. So this is going to be for more of a flat surface on your dash if you want to put it on there, and then the mount's going to go right here so that you can put your phone on it. Then we also have the classic vent mount, and it just simply unscrews here. The little clamp opens up, you can stick that into your vent and then clamp it down, and of course on the ball end over here, that's where you can put the wireless charger. And then the third option is probably the one that I'm going to love the most, and the third option here is this suction cup arm. And this is really cool because you can obviously suction cup it to your windshield, but they also give you an option to suction cup it to your dash, and I'll show you that here in a second. This has a lot of articulation to it here. And then this screw knob right here, why is there a knob right here? Undo that right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I thought this was just the extent of the arm there, but this extends right here. That is really good, because then you can get it up close to you inside of the vehicle. And we'll put these inside of my car here in just a second, and I'll show you how it looks inside of the vehicle. But that is a really nice extension right there to be able to extend it out. So if you're connected to the windshield, you can really get that wireless mount close up to you inside of your vehicle. And then the wireless charging portion of it itself looks just like this. So I like it because it's really nice and discreet. It just says CARMOUNT right on there, and we'll go ahead and take that plastic off there, but it's nice, shiny, discreet car mount. And this, of course, is going to unscrew off of here. The other end, the ball end, is going to pop in right there. But before you put that in, make sure you put this back on the other end there, and then pop this in, and then we can screw this down just like so. And of course, the tighter you make it, the less this is going to move freely. So once you get it in a position, you'll end up tightening it all the way down. Now on the bottom here, there is a USB Type-C charging port, and this is where you're going to plug your charging cable into. It is a really good looking arm and feels very, very sturdy. Now, if you're going to mount this to your windshield, of course, you can mount this directly to your windshield, but they do include another option, which I like. A lot of dashes are textured, and they're uneven in some cases. So they do include this 3M backed smooth surface. We can take this plastic off and it will reveal, and this will give you the ability to 3M tape to your dash and then suction to this nice shiny flat surface, which will suction a lot better, which would then allow you to remove this if you want to remove it. But it gives you a nice full flat surface to suction cup if you didn't want to suction cup it to your windshield. And then there's also a USB Type-C to USB-A charging cable that is included. You would then need to plug this into your vehicle's USB Type-A port, or have an adapter brick that you can plug that in. Without talking anymore, what do you say we head on out to the vehicle and get this thing installed and test it out? So we're gonna put that on there, and then a little teeth grip right here. Goes in right into the vent. There we go. Tighten it down. That. Now we can rotate it around to the bottom of it. And just like so, we've got it nicely secured. We can still adjust this to whatever angle that we want. And we'll put the phone on there, just like that. We are charging. It's really discreet. I love how discreet that looks, just having it sitting right there. It is blocking the screen a little bit on the Audi Q5 here, but it's going to vary depending on your configuration in your vehicle. But this is where I ideally would place it. And the nice thing is you can rotate it horizontally, vertically, and it just stays in place. And this is a case where this dash is kind of textured, so if I did want to suction cup it, say, to the dash behind the screen here, I could take the 3M plate right here, stick that to the dash back there, position that right there, and have at a really nice comfortable angle above the screen. I'm going to see how this looks if we suction cup it to the dash, say right about there. Let's position it right about there. So you push it down and there's a little lever inside here and it suctions it. It's pretty strong. And now, because we have this extending arm, we can position it exactly where we want it. And I'm gonna say I want it probably all the way out right there. And now I'm driving, it's nice right at eye level while I'm driving. Now you're not gonna wanna place this where it's going to obstruct your view out the dash, but right here is a really discreet place, and I like it because it gets it up higher so that if I glance at a notification or something, I'm not leaving the line of sight of the road, I'm still at eye level right at the phone there while I'm driving. I'm really liking that the line of sight is right there to the phone and the road, so that I'm following directions. I'm not looking down or away from the windshield. I'm looking straight out. One of the big benefits of having the windshield mount versus a dash mount or a vent mount is that if you do need to reference your phone for directions or anything that's safe to do while driving, then having it up at eye level or pretty close to eye level is ideal. And it's really easy for me to just take my phone down if I need to, or put it back up, or even rotate it to the side, and now I've got a nice wide map view there if I need it that way. Hey Siri, give me directions to the UPS store.
One possibility I see is the UPS store on East Broadway Boulevard in Tucson, a little over a mile to your south.